What is up, guys? It is Sam, the Raid Man, back with yet another Raid Shadow Legends video. Bit of a different one. I'm going to be asking you guys for your opinion and your help. I feel like I have been led on. I've been bamboozled. I've been had. Feels like you guys are pulling a joke on me. A long time ago, one of my more viral videos, I pulled not one, not two, but 3 mythicals on one Primal Shard video. And I actually pulled 2 of the same one. And apparently I wasn't excited enough for the quality of champion that I pulled. I'm sure you can probably tell by looking at my account who I'm talking about, but I did not understand that Nice is widely viewed as one of the best mythicals in the game. I believe Nice is how you say his name, the Shadowthief, and basically, I want you guys to tell me why he is so good. We can go through his kit really quickly. We'll go through his multipliers, talk about potential areas to use him, and I would just like you guys to leave me in the comments, what am I missing? This is your chance to get a free Karato Fox Hunter by clicking the link in the description now. You will get Karato as well as 3 amazing epics, Fane, Ugo, and Vergis. I have 4 simple steps for you to redeem this code. Step 1, log out of Play and Play on your PC and uninstall it. Step 2, click on the link in the description of this video and register with a brand new email address. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Final step, go to your inbox and collect your champions. This is your chance to get a great head start in Raid, so make sure you click on this link. Real quick, his primary form, based off HP and attack, is A1, attack one enemy, ignores shield, unkillable, and block damage. Pretty helpful if they've got some kind of buffing team. HP and attack is a little bit weird, but that's okay. Black Feather Barrage attacks all enemies, will not trigger counterattacks, and ignores shield. We like that. Steals 20% turn meter from each enemy. Cannot be resisted by enemies with more than 50% turn meter. So that's pretty good. You can steal, 80% turn meter hypothetically if everyone else is full that you're targeting. That's pretty cool. Thief's Omen, this one does hit pretty hard. This is probably my favorite of his abilities. Attacks one enemy, deals double damage to bosses, destroys the target's max HP, and decreases the target's attack, defense, speed, resistance, and accuracy by 10% when the skill is used for them for the first time. I'm like, that's awesome. Over a long fight, you can wear them down, but it doesn't work against bosses. So that's only useful in waves, who you should just nuke, or against arena, who, like, unless you're fighting like a UDK, who is surviving that long that you need to start decreasing all their stuff. I guess good to get through one of those champions, Also increases champion's max HP, attack, defense, speed, resistance, and accuracy by 10% each time the champion decreases enemy stats. So again, won't work against bosses. You can't use him as like a clan boss damage here to boost his own stats. But I guess if there's no ceiling to that, he can annihilate a 1v1 as long as he can stay alive. Like he can just keep boosting his own stats and decreasing their stats, which is pretty cool. But when he does kill somebody, block revive. So like, this is particularly good when you take out like a Wukong. That's been the main use case for me. So let's just refresh my list. I'm sure we can find a team with a Wukong, although this one has UDK. So UDK would steal that ability. We'll get one refresh, see if we see anybody. We can do this team. I just have to have, you can try and nuke the Torment. We just have to have a Siphi in here to do block debuffs. Otherwise Torment will freeze us. Typically I'd run a Shuzhen team. We're faster than them, so reduce skill cooldowns and then try and nuke Torment over here. Boom, 110. He's block revive, which is huge. We love that. That's very, very nice. But now it's like, and he's built pretty well. I'll show you his stats. You can try and kill Fabian, 99k. We like that. AoE does not trigger counterattacks. Steals turn meter. You like that. Birdo still does get his extra turn, obviously, but does pretty good damage. I think he hits, or I know he hits harder on his primary form than he does on his alternate form, and then A1 right there. So he can be good, right? And I'm not debating that. No part of this video is me trying to slander Nice or say, oh, he sucks or he's overrated. I just want to know what his potential is and how I can reach it and what I need to do. Obviously, like, gear him better is good advice. He's not geared crazy now, because the optimizer didn't know whether to do HP or attack. So it did mostly HP because the use case I see for him is switching to his alternate form. So his passive deals 5% more damage, reach 10% the HP the target has lost. Again, feels very niche. The cool part, and I guess this is the main reason people like Nice or hate fighting Nice, is also prevents his champion's death, keeps him alive on 1 HP when receiving fatal damage. The main flaw of this is that it's only for the first hit. So if, for example, someone hits him twice and the first hit would kill him, he stays alive at 1 HP from the first hit, switches forms, and then the second hit kills him. So my Phoenix, for example, when I use my speed farm team, kills Nice every time because it hits twice. But let's say you do stay alive, you can then switch to the alternate form, which looks pretty cool. Very like druidic, and I like the vibes here. Fey Talons, attacks one enemy 2 times, heals himself, or if his health is full, fills his turn meter. That's a solid A1. He's all based on HP here. His HP is solid, or good. Definitely not amazing, but good. I do also have books in him, you can see. Murder of Crows, this is his AoE on the alternate form. Attacks all enemies, places provoke for 1 turn. If the champion has more than half health, cannot be resisted if he has more than 75% health, which is nice because you can be a provoker without having to have any accuracy. But for Arena, if he gets hit and switches forms that way, because he has 1 health, he will not have more than 50% HP, meaning he will not be able. It will need accuracy. If he has 50% HP or less, places stun. This cannot be resisted, so we'd prefer the stun in Arena. So he's got an AoE stun, again based off HP. This is his nuke. Feather Shield. This is a self-buffing ability. Full Cleanse places a number of continuous heals equal to the amount of debuffs removed. If you just get nuked, let's say by a Rotos who doesn't place any debuffs, and then you have 1 health, you would place 1 continuous heal, I believe. Or maybe none, because you didn't have any debuffs removed. And then place counterattack, block damage on himself for 2 turns, cannot be removed, stolen, or transferred. So for Hydra, could be a good mischief target, potentially. And then again, on his A1, he's healing or increasing turn meter. Increases champion's max HP, defense, speed, resistance, and accuracy by 15% for every dead enemy and ally, including bosses and their minions. So let's say we're using him in a go second Arena team, and they go first, they nuke all of us. He stays alive at 1 health, switches forms. He would increase his max HP by 45%, which is good. If we put him at 100,000 max HP, he would have 145,000 max HP. This just doesn't hit hard enough for him to nuke, and while an irresistible stun is awesome, he can get polymorphed, he will get polymorphed, or they can have block debuffs up. I just ran a Siphi team. If someone's running a Siphi or a Duchess, then his stun just doesn't do anything. Anyways, next up, I want to talk about his multipliers, because he is a damage dealer by all, uses of the word. And I don't know if he hits hard enough to justify taking him over other options. And again, this is where I want feedback. So his primary form, this is his primary form, not his alternate form. A1, this one does hit hard. Again, the primary form hits harder. Legendary. So legendary is now below godlike in Hell Hades' website. 0.26 HP and 1.2 times the attack. So I would say that probably we care a little bit more about the HP than the attack on the A1. And then the AoE 0.3 HP, 1.85 attack. Again, we probably focus more on the attack this time. But legendary again is also very, very good. Hydra does 35,000 damage. That's terrible. Godlike on the A3, this is a single target. Again, this is my favorite ability. I think if you just want to use him as a, funky damage dealer, second damage dealer, and a block reviver, I think he's great at that. If he's a boss, Chimera says 179, Demon Lord says 595. That's pretty strong. That's honestly not crazy, especially for Mythical, but that is pretty strong. Phoenix does, 700,000, 700,000 as A1. But, maybe it's unfair to compare this Mythical champion in terms of damage to my Spirit Epic. Again, the HP that they've lost is strange to me. Just don't know. Like, the turn meter steal is funky but cool. The block revive is just straight up cool. And this is all good. It's not godlike, but it's good. But there are so many champions that are just better than that. So then my argument would be Arena especially, which it seems like that's where people talk about nice is the best form. I guess the cool part of his kit is this staying alive part. Because I don't think, like, if you're running a go first team, I think there are so many better damage dealers you can use. I guess that's my point. Baron, for example, this will out damage him every day of the week. His damage multipliers are a 4.3 times attack, ignore shield and block damage, and 50% defense plus Helm Smasher Savage. He can ignore 100% defense, and he will do much, 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 much bigger numbers. So this would do 160 in the arena, for example. This would do similar in the arena for a single target, but he would do it to all targets. And then in the arena, this is 100. Baron's doing 160. So there's no question to me that Baron is a better AoE nuker than Nice. Again, Nice has a lot more going on. He's a Mythical, obviously, but I just don't know if you're in a go first team, he doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So if you're going go second, then the argument to me becomes he just doesn't hit hard enough. And if he's the only person alive, he's got a little bit of sustain, but again, this stuff can just get stolen. Imagine you're going against like a Sun Wukong, you kill him with this ability, they're taking a few turns, he gets revived, he steals all your stuff. Then you're dead. And this doesn't hit hard enough to just one-shot everybody. Like, sure, you can definitely one-shot some teams. Even with my mediocre build, I'm sure I can find somewhere and, maybe not a UDK team. Maybe like this. Maybe we could one-shot this team if we, just let them kill us, basically. There's a chance. Assuming they don't hit us twice. Obviously, he's going to lose all of his abilities. That's fine. We'll just come back and on the other side, assuming she doesn't double hit us, which could kill us. Oh look, he flipped to his alternate form. He was stunned. Now we're petrified. Now we're dead. That's run over. So he can't be stunned, which means we can't really beat Armon's teams. We're not really ignoring a lot of defense, so Harima is kind of a nightmare to us because we're not going to be doing much damage at all if we ignore no defense. I don't know. I feel like someone literally said on my comment, they're like, this guy didn't even react and he pulled the best mythical in the game. I am so confident in saying that there are at least 5 mythicals that are better than him. In terms of PvE, which I know he's a PvP champion, but I'm a PvE guy, he can be a provoker and Hydra. But like even Gallius is better post buff because his is a 2-turn provoke and Nice's is a 1-turn provoke. He can be a mischief tank, sure. You shouldn't have dead bosses and allies and minions. Can't kill champions to revive. That is a cool part of his passive that I did not read earlier. When he kills somebody, he can revive 1 champion. So if you do kill like 2 people, I don't know if it would revive 2 or not. Again, it's cool. I have not been able to see those results with him, which very well could be on me, whether that's in gearing. I did put like the best gear on my account on him, which I think ended up being 9-piece Merciless. I took some of Ninja's gear, some of Phoenix's gear, and like some random gear off of different people and put it on him. I tried to like record a video and I was like, he is just not doing the damage that I need him to do to make this impressive at all. So then I was thinking, well, maybe it's different types of teams, but I have not found many teams. Granted, I'm only in Silver 3. I'm very lazy in tag arena, so I fall down a lot, but I have not seen many teams that use him. Maybe I need to do more research on, YouTube videos and things like that to find people that are using him and using him well. I did notice that his like ban rate's pretty high. If you go down to like gold 4, ban rate's 25%, win rate's 47%, 25%, 46%. Like I think that's pretty good. Granted, his pick rate's not super high. I don't know how that compares to like everyone else, but I just think that, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing a beat. I've got a +1 version. Granted, he's only got a 1-star soul, but he's got full masteries. Put him in like a meh HP and attack. I thought this was a good fit for him because you need both. So he receives less damage of people who have less attack, and he does more damage to people who have less HP, which should be most everybody because he's got like 100k HP. So that should help, even if it's just a little bit. Plus 3,000 attack, 53 attack, 53,000 HP, 50 attack. I don't know. If you guys have lots of success, I guess let me know in the comments what teams you use him on, because maybe it's a team issue of he works perfectly with so-and-so. He works, amazing in tandem with so-and-so, or he counters so-and-so. Like, I know he counters Wukong, but, like, just to clarify, my regular arena team is this Phoenix team, and he also counters Sun Wukong because Shuzhen will place a decreased speed on him. Even if there's UDK on the team, his second hit will go to Sun Wukong and block revive. Like, that's just not an issue. You can try a team like this. Obviously, Hegemon could lock us out, but Sun Wukong is never the fear for me. So he did get locked out. See if Kaimar can place a sleep. There's our second debuff. He blocked revive on them both. That's that. So yeah, the block revive itself isn't enough. He does hit hard. Like, it's not like I can't put him in a team and I can't make it work. And maybe if I cherry pick my opponents and pick only like 1 out of this page and refresh and 1 out of this page, I could put together a video where I'm like, here's 15 wins with my new Nice team. Nice is the best mythical in the game. But that would be disingenuous. That's not who I am. And also I am legitimately curious and a little bit frustrated as to why he's rated so highly. Why does everyone love him? Where do they use him? What can I do to get the value out of him? Anyways, that's it for today's video. Enough ranting. Just please help me out so I can enjoy this mythical that so many of you guys want and I have, but I'm not utilizing at all. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please give me a little bit of grace with this video. Hopefully you're not too frustrated or up in arms, but subscribe to the channel for more daily raid content, and I'll see you guys on the next one.